We have to remember as we're reading the book of Revelation that it was written to a specific group of people in a specific time. Remember that Jesus is going to say at the end of the passage that we're looking at today, write these things to the church at Laodicea, at Ephesus, at Thyatira, at Pergamum, etc. That these are written in particular to people who are in the leading edge of being oppressed. They're starting to be marginalized, that they're starting to have to pay a price for the faith that they have. And the letter is about encouraging them to hold the course, to stay faithful, that God is still on the throne, that God is faithful, and that he will hold evil's feet to the fire, that these things that are going on are not a surprise to him, and so they shouldn't be a surprise to them. So one of the things that I've heard with some degree of frequency from people that are not from America is that they see that we Americans read into the book of Revelation our set of worldview assumptions, that we are prosperous, that we have, basically practically unlimited freedom. We can do whatever we want, that we're not paying and haven't paid a high price for our faith, that we are not oppressed, but that the other cultures like the underground church in Vietnam, the Christians who are in Africa, who are living in poverty and oppression and are paying a high price for their faith, those people are actually able to access the message of the book of Revelation in a profound and real-time encouraging way, that it encourages them right now for what they're going on. They're not trying to figure out the end of the world on the basis of this conjecture that it might be a roadmap to the end of the world. It's not. It's a real-time discovery of God in the midst of oppression. And it's a powerful message in that for us. And I want to ask you to think for a minute and put yourself behind the eyeballs, if you can, of people that are not like us, people that are in other countries, people that are going through all kinds of things, like the Christians in China, the Christians in Vietnam, the Christians in Africa, and in all these, even in Russia, they're not getting any special favors. In fact, it's costing them to follow Jesus. Think about them as we're reading this, as we go into this weekend.